Pushcarts are such a ubiquitous feature of the Indonesian urban landscape. They're just about everywhere. They're probably the quickest and most convenient way to get a meal. And they're one of the easiest ways to start a business. Pushcarts provide millions of Indonesians with an income, however modest it may be. But there is one Indonesian entrepreneur who managed to turn his pushcart into a multi-million-dollar franchise. You know, Henry, the story of your success is really amazing. It's almost like a fairy tale. What made you wake up one morning and decide, I'm going to drop out of university, I'm going to sell kebabs from a pushcart with almost no money and no experience?
Well, it's because of the mindset. I have the mindset to become successful. I have the mindset to become entrepreneur. I take action and start selling my own kebab shop with one employee at that time. Now, alhamdulillah, we have employ more than 1,200 workers all over Indonesia.
In the case of Zyrex, the priority there is not so much in thinking about new markets, but in entrenching their position in the existing one. One of your product's key selling points is value for money. How will you be able to compete with low-cost producers like Taiwan, China, Vietnam?
Competition is good in the sense that it benefits the consumer. A fair competition is a competition that both of the party can even collaborate and yet at the same time compete each other to make the industry better. I like competition. When there's a competition, that means that the business is real, it's there. I always treat competition as my free teacher that I don't have to pay.
Indonesia has, to a large extent, reinvented the way it does business, with creativity and innovation being the buzzwords of this bold new era. So I've come here to Bandung, a city that, I'm told, thrives on these two values, a city that has a reputation for being a breeding ground for new ideas. Bandung is trendy and hip. There's an independent spirit that thrives here, and its distros are the one institution that seem to embody that attitude. Distro, as I'm told, is a term that originated in South America. It's short for distribution. These are really retail arms for independent music publishers to distribute records and fan merchandise. And in Bandung, there are now thousands of them. Dadan is the founder of one of Bandung's earliest distros, Ryotic. Dadan set up Ryotic as a brick-and-mortar retail store. But since the distro market became more saturated, Dadan had to find new and more creative ways to market his products and his brand. He capitalized on the power of social networking to grow his business. With next to nothing spent in setting it up, the social networks have helped create for him a very effective channel to market and promote and distribute the products. Pretty soon, along with the brick-and-mortar part of his business, came the online orders. That was when Dadan realized he had attracted a sizable international following for his products.
Potensi ke depan akan lebih besar. Market-market luar negeri akan kita usahakan lebih baik ke depannya lewat Facebook sama Twitter. Pasti akan lebih besar. Dan ke depan si Ryotic akan lebih seperti label-label di luar lah. Saya berharap seperti itu bakal dikenal.
A recent poll showed that Indonesians are the world's most prolific users of Twitter. They're also among the top 10 users of Facebook. While there are still millions here living in the throes of poverty who've never even seen a personal computer before, it's obvious that those who have access have taken to social networking and new media in a big way. There are, of course, very real challenges that Indonesia will have to face up to in this new era of growth and opportunity. But the forecast appears optimistic. Confidence is really catching on among the people here. And perhaps that's important, because confidence fuels aspirations. Aspirations that will drive Indonesia towards fulfilling the awesome potential that its economy is capable of. I'm Brendon Fernandez. Thanks for joining me on The Asian Century.